One of the things that I was thinking about last night was, how the hell am I going to open up my time when one day I get a family in the future, 5-10 years or whatever it's going to be? I'm looking at my life now and I'm thinking, I can hardly make time for me. I'm debating, I want more time for me, I want to fit this in, and I can't even fit stuff in. I think, how the hell are you going to have time for a kid? It's kind of crazy. You got to give props to parents out there that do it, because I'll walk you through my day, I guess, during the week. I work 8 hours and then go to the gym, for maybe 2.5 hours, and then I get home and I want to look at these videos to Costco, or I go shopping and get something, and 2 hours a night. And with those 2 hours, it's like, how do you fit your relationship into that? How do you fit a kid into that? 2 hours on a kiddie just ain't enough. Maybe, I don't know, who knows? But it's one of those things that I'm like, my current situation, my current life needs to be managed a bit better time-wise, because it's crazy the time that I'm spending on things. Imagine in the 20-30 years, let's say, in the future, and how much life is going to change time-wise. Because I'm like, how as a parent do you stay fit while working, or even owning your own business, and looking after a kid, and eating well, and having fun, and seeing your friends, and seeing other family? Need a bit more time in these 24-hour days. I think we need to change the day to 25 hours. And then it's quite funny that I'm thinking like that, because I remember when I was younger, I used to think, God, imagine working for 8 hours. That's going to be hell. What a long day that is. What, not even younger, maybe even 5 years ago I thought that. I thought, God, this day's dragging. God, this day's long. And right now I'm like, Jesus, this day's short. How do I find more time? How do I get an extra hour in my day? And I think that's for me, it's a great way to thinking on that side of things, rather than, can't for today to be over. Because I've felt that before, and you feel like your day's a waste and stuff like that. Whereas now I'm chasing for more minutes. Also thinking with my time, a rest, have some time for yourself. And I wonder if there's not this rigid system that can be put in place in your life. And you've got to remember that life is a bit fluid. Life isn't solid, and maybe you can't have a solid routine, because there's that much that can happen in a day that can throw off a routine and a system, that it's crazy. Because I'm trying to find time to edit a video. Not even edit, but in the past I'll make clips and even review the footage, I guess. That's the main thing. And I'm struggling to find time to actually review it. I was doing it in the morning, but I think it was just knackering me out too much. Not only that, it's of a constant thought of, you wake up, you're thinking about this, you then film, you're thinking about this, that you're then at work and you're thinking about thoughts to think about this, and then you work, you film, you're thinking about this, you get to the gym, I'm listening to old tape and you're thinking about this, you go home and you want to look at another clip when you get home, and it's that every day. I think right now, I think it's unrealistic to assume that I could do that, going from 0 to max. I've got to manage it somehow. I've got to start a system where it's fluid. I've changed my filming system as well, where I'm like, I'm only going to film one day. Whereas previously I might film 4 in one day, miss 3 days, film another 4 if I'm feeling it, if I'm in the mood for it. Previously I was doing it when I felt inspired, I'd just film. Now I want to get into a rhythm of working out the skill to be able to switch my mind into a film mode, and to do it consistently day to day. So I think doing it once every day kicks that skill into gear to sort of access my mind like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, time. I think how do parents do it where they give the kids enough time? And I'm almost like, yeah, no kids feel left out from the parents without them realising, because they have such a busy life. It's go, you got to look over here, look over there, juggle this, that, juggle. You know what I mean? You got to still look after yourself. And there's no doubt in my mind of why, as you get older, people get unhealthier and fatter, and they have takeaways and they have microwave meals and they have stuff you just chuck in the oven. It's because, yeah, that takes 10 minutes and you ain't got half an hour to cook something. Saving those 20 minutes might be quite important for yourself or for whoever or whatever job you're doing, because I'm thinking about my life now and I'm like, I've not even got a house. I've not got to clean the house. I've not got to sort out the house. I've not got to sort house out, do jobs on the house, grass, cut the tree, got to look after anything. And I'm thinking, God, where's my time? Now, don't get me wrong, I have my Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, which is pretty much all to myself. Not this Friday because I'm in work, but normally, so maybe you have to spread it over that, and that's where I feel it's becoming a bit of a task to manage my time, because I am trying to squeeze it all into 4 days. But we'll have to see. That's what's sort of my mind last night, half jokingly thinking about, Jesus, how are you going to do this in 10, 20, 30 years? But I guess that's what I can't think about and plan about that too much. You just got to let life just happen. But life is a bit of a madness. And I just love the comparison that I have now, mentally thinking about every day compared to in the past. The things I've always thought about is these people that keep themselves busy to avoid what the mind's doing in the head, the thoughts that keep going, and to keep busy is like meditation to them. It sorts the head out. I remember listening to a Dustin Poirier say, got to have a conflict in his life. He's always got to have something he's thinking about. The first thoughts in my head sounds a bit unhealthy. Sounds a bit like you're avoiding something. But the more I guess I grow older, I'm thinking maybe that is the solution. You got to be doing something. Whereas when I'm younger, you don't have any responsibilities. You don't have anything to do. And you can chill, you can relax, and your mind can keep going in circles. And I have no doubt that's why probably why some people are depressed and insecure and anxious. Because you probably are in your own head, because you've probably got a lot of time to be in your own head. Now, the only thing I debate is whether the answer is to get busy. You can get busy, but you can avoid everything, all your issues in your head. And you put it into your work and you become workaholics or whatever. If that's the answer, or you sort your stuff out, but you also still need a bit of something to give you a drive. I think like me, I'm near a workaholic. I'm not this guy who's constantly 24 hours a day working and go. Don't get me wrong, I'm not that. But I like the balance that I have, that I can still chill. When I do chill mentally, I'm not going insane. And when I'm busy, I'm not going mentally insane. But anyway, at work now, so peace.